Pokemon Champions releases tomorrow, folks. This is going to change the world. The world will never be the same. No more VGC on cartridge video games. We're playing on Pokemon Champions now on a mobile phone, potentially. Everything will migrate to Champions as the new hub for competitive Pokemon moving forward. What will be the ripple effects of this for Jimothy Cool and for everyone else? Many are clamoring to know. Let me tell you what my plans are, what I think about it. Will this kill Showdown? Is this going to kill Showdown? Let's discuss. My plan for Pokemon Champions, day one, is that I'm going to be playing completely free to play. I do not have Pokemon Home. I think you have to pay for it. And I'm not going to buy any of the crap. I'm not going to buy the starter pack, at least initially. I'm not going to buy the battle pass. You can pay for a battle pass to get extra Mega Stones. I mean, what are they doing? And you have to pay for a subscription that gives you more boxing space. A subscription to Pokemon Champions. And a subscription to Pokemon Home to transfer your Pokemon. I'm not going to pay for any of that crap. And let's see how the experience is without spending a single dollar. If you don't know, in this game, it's not like Pokemon Showdown where you can just choose a Pokemon and then get it. They give you a random lineup of Pokemon every day. And then you just sort of have to hope that you get Incineroar. You have to hope that you get Incineroar. And if you don't, you have to pay money, not money, but in-game currency to re-roll the lineup. So playing free-to-play initially might be a complete disaster. Because they might just give me like Furret, Macago, Raticate, and they might give me nothing. They might give me absolutely nothing, and I'm just going to have to work with what I'm given, and this could be a huge problem. This could be a huge problem, and I might be stuck in hell. And I might be forced to pay money to the Pokemon Company to get out of hell. The Pokemon Company has the authority to trap me inside of a purgatory, and then I have to. The only way out is to pay for the subscription service. Oh dear. But I do have a plan, folks. I have a plan. I'm going to be on the lookout for particular good Pokemon that are going to be strong in a doubles environment. We're going to try doubles, maybe a bit of battle spot singles. It's like 3v3 singles. That might be a good way to grind points or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you can win in 3 turns with Shell Smash, Mega Blastoise, and then grind some VP. But anyway, Pokemon I'm going to be on the lookout for day one. Why don't we pull up the team builder here, and I'll tell you. Pokemon I'm going to be on the lookout for. Palapa. With Drizzle. Palapa with Drizzle, folks. Any weather setter, really, is going to be huge. Torkoal. I'll even take Vanillux. Just kidding, Vanillux is considered illegal. I thought it was on the list. I think this is wrong, and Vanillux is on the list. And Vanillux is available in the game. Vanillux gets Snow Warning. A Bomber. Snow. I could work with a Bomber Snow. Tyrannosif, if I'm the luckiest man alive, they'll give me Tyrannosif. For goodness sake. And then we sort of work from there. We want someone that we can build around. We want like a weather setter. What are some other good fellas? If we are lucky enough to get this combo, Dondozo and Tatsugiri have a synergy because the Tatsugiri goes inside the Dondozo's mouth and gives it a buff in doubles. And that's very powerful. That could carry me. And some of you are wondering, Jimothy, how do you get Mega Stones in Pokemon Champions? Well, here I have a screenshot that seems to signify that there is a shop in the game where you can purchase Mega Stones directly. So if we find like a Kangaskhan, we can buy Kangaskhan out for 2,000 victory points from the shop. And that's quite alright. So that's good, at least. We can directly get Mega Stones. So you're not just stuck with a crappy base form and no Mega Stone. Some Mega Stones are locked behind having Legend ZA, though, which is a bit lame. So I won't be able to get Mega Chestnut or Mega Delphox or Greninja because you got to transfer those from ZA using Pokemon Home to get the Mega Stone, there's a Pokemon you cannot use unless you pay for an entire game, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, what Megas am I on the lookout for, folks? Megas, because every team should have a Mega on it. It's a powerful mechanic. Mega Dragonite is the one you get for free. You get Mega Dragonite for free. Can I hack into the code to show you Mega Dragonite? Indeed. Mega Dragonite is like a weird Pokemon though. It's not very good. I think that this is the reason they give you this for free is it's because it's crap. And you're not going to win any battles with this. Mega Dragonite has 145 special attack and okay speed. It's got pretty good, well-rounded stats, but it's got multi-scale as its ability, just like normal Dragonite. And I guess the best way you run this is on a rain team with like Hurricane to hit for a high special attack stat. You also get Thunder, Draco Meteor, so it'd be something like this. Maybe Tailwind for speed, maybe Protect, just for utility. So we could maybe work with a Mega Dragonite. I'm hoping you also get a Base Dragonite, because Base Dragonite's a good Pokemon that could just work on its own without a Mega Stone. That would be useful to have for my world. So we could try Mega Dragonite initially. Maybe run a Rain team with Mega Dragonite and swap it out for a different Mega later as like a placeholder until you get a better one, because it's expensive. You gotta pay 2,000 VP, I think, for the Pokemon, and then for the Mega Stone on top is an extra 2,000. $4,000 it costs for Mega Pikachu, they're saying. Terrible news. Anyway, Kangaskhan. Okay, they don't have all the Megas. They don't know what they're doing, because Mega Kangaskhan is certainly in the game. They don't know what they're up to here. This is a pre-Champions VGC server. I thought they would have them all. Anyway, Mega Kangaskhan is very good. It hits twice with Parental Bond. Kangaskhan's son jumps out of the pouch and can attack. And it has Fake Out, and it can Fake Out for double damage. And it has all sorts of great physical attacks, like Rock Slide, which hits twice, and I think has multiple flinch chances on it, too. Mega Kangaskhan is an elite one that we're on the lookout for. I think Mega Gengar could be good, but I don't know if this is more of a singles fella. He's got Perish Song and such, which you can use in doubles to kill the whole field. And you're trapping them with Shadow Tag. That's something. They're saying this is something. I would also be inclined. The thing is, I don't know if Mega Frostlass can be obtained unless I have ZA. I don't know how this works exactly. It seems there's a shop where you can buy Mega Stones, but I don't know if the ZA new Megas have the Mega Stones available there. If you've got to use the Battle Pass, or perhaps you have to use Pokemon Home and transfer. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you, in that department. But I would love to use Frostlass, because Mega Frostlass seems amazing, because it's fast, it sets snow on the field, and it has a great special attack. It has Aurora Veil to create screens on the field, and it has Blizzard also, which hits both opponents in doubles, and it's perfectly accurate in the snow. Plus you get a snow boost to your defense. Just seems like an incredible Pokemon all around. Just seems amazing. Truly. What else are we on the lookout for? Garchomp is going to be good. Of course, Garchomp. I guess I could use Sandvale. It's not banned. Smogon is not banning everything, so I could use Sandvale with Tyrannosif, and they can't stop me. I probably would go with Rough Skin anyway. Probably better. Garchomp is powerful. It's got Earthquake, Rock Slide, etc. Stomping Tantrum for single target ground. It's got all sorts. Garchomp is just a good bet. Spread moves. High attack, good stats. Garchomp is a good bet. Excadrill, Sandrush with Tyranitar. But it's going to be a problem to get Pokemon that require a duo, like Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Tyranitar, Excadrill. That's going to be a problem when I can't guarantee which Pokemon I get. Maybe I should be focusing on Pokemon that are good on their own merits. I'll tell you who's a big one. Sneasler. Sneasler is a huge one. If I can get Sneasler, we might just get carried to victory and get a million VP from all the wins I'm going to get if I find a Sneasler. This is going to be an S tier pick. Sneasler, of course, insanely fast, high attack. You give it Unburden with a Focus Sash, and then it gets double speed when it's brought down to its Focus Sash. It's got Dire Claw, which is the stupidest move of all time, with a 50% chance to inflict sleep, poison, or paralysis. It can just bail you out completely by sleeping the opponent. Also gets Fake Out, and great physical move pool. Close combat going to be the big one. But various things. Does it get Rock Slide? It does indeed. I'm sure you want Protect, probably. Sneasler is a big one. Sneasler is a huge one. We're going to be on the lookout for perhaps Whimsicott, because Whimsicott has Prankster and Tailwind, which is a huge combo. And Encore. One of the best utility Pokemon. One of the strongest utility Pokemon in doubles is Whimsicott. I want it and I want it and I want it on my team on Whimsicott Wednesday, which is the release date of the game. Sinistcha, my matcha cup. Considered a performative Pokemon. Matcha doesn't even taste good, mate. It's literally bitter grass. You're just getting grass from the ground and grinding it up. And you think you're better than me, Sinistcha? No, it's not your fault. Sinistcha in doubles is great because there's hospitality, which heals your ally for a quarter as soon as you switch in. It's insane utility. And it gets all sorts of things, like, for example, Rage Powder. Rage Powder to attract enemies to attack you and protect your ally. This could be huge for me. Attack the Matcha Gotcha. Attack the Matcha Sif. Does this Matcha Gotcha attack both in doubles? I can't remember. But it might. It might attack both in doubles. Speaking of good grass-type utility Pokemon, Amoonguss, I think, is in the game. It's going to be as good as ever. One of the historically strongest doubles Pokemon. Rage Powder, Spore, Clear Smog, Pollen Puff to heal your ally. It's got everything. Amoonguss has everything. I'm thinking, look, we're getting a lineup. What do you get, like 8 Pokemon in the lineup? There's a good odds that I get at least one of these good Pokemon. And we can work, if we get some crappy ones, at least we can work with them temporarily with the powerful ones to game. And we can game. I'm open for a good Mega. Who else is a good Mega besides Kangaskhan? Maybe Meganium. But I don't know how good Meganium will be, but seems alright. Its ability is Mega Soul, which gives you free sun. It gives you free sun. Not free sun. Your moves act as if sun is always up. It doesn't create sun for others, but your moves act as if sun is always up. So Solar Beam always hits. Synthesis always heals for 2/3. Weather Ball is always fire type. It gets Dazzling Gleam as a spread move. Does it? No, it doesn't. According to this, it doesn't. I thought it did. Okay, Protect then is probably what you want. Oh, dude. Of course, Incineroar. If we can find Incineroar, that's probably the best thing to get. This is like the king of doubles with... Although they nerfed it. It doesn't get knockoff anymore. This is outdated. It's not supposed to get knockoff. It gets Fake Out, Parting Shot, Intimidate. It hits both opponents in doubles. One of the best abilities. And it gets... it's also pretty strong. It's got good stats. We all like Incineroar. Well, not really. I don't really like it. But I'd use it if I was given it. If I was given it, I would use it. The Giraffe. The Giraffe is a good one. The Giraffe is a great Pokemon in doubles with... it shields your team from priority. That's useful. That means they can't Fake Out, which is popular in doubles to flinch you from crowd control. Also, generally priority moves are good, like Aqua Jet, Extreme Speed, etc. So, I mean, Fake Out's the big one, but other ones also apply. And it's a great Trick Room Pokemon. And Trick Room could be... If I get a good Trick Room setter, then we could start to build around Trick Room. We absolutely could. I'm sort of excited for this to assemble like the best team I can with the crap I'm given. I think that will be fun. At least. And I think that will be a fun challenge. And I also believe that is Macago in the game? If Macago's in the game, I'll be using it. Does it get Heat Wave? Holy crap, dude! Dude, it can hit both opponents with Heat Wave. You can hit both opponents. Does it? Let me sincerely take a look at Macago and see if it gets any doubles utility at all. Does it get anything? It's looking like no. Wait a second. Burning Jealousy burns a target that had a stat rise this turn. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Burning with Jealousy, are you, Macago? It gets nothing, man. It doesn't get Helping Hand. It doesn't get, like, a Wide Guard. Okay, we're not going to be using Macago. I'm sorry to tell you. We could do Muck with Minimize. Muck Minimize is sort of like a dastardly strategy you can do. We could even abuse Moody if they give it to us. Basically, I'm going to be... working with whatever I'm given in Pokemon Champions. That's the point. The only thing I might buy is the starter pack for more inventory space if I run out of inventory space. Because they only give you 30 box slots, which is crazy. I can't believe they only give you 30. That's so little. What am I going to do with 30 Pokemon? But it will probably take me a while to fill up the whole box. At least a few streams worth of that. So that's okay. If I get to the point where I'm out of Pokemon, then I'll have to buy that just purely for the box slots. It's only $7 anyway. They're actually one of the more reasonably priced things they're offering. It's not a permanent subscription or anything. I don't take as much issue with that. But I do want to test out the free-to-play experience in a pure sense initially until I am forced to buy more to get more box slots. You know? So Pokemon Champions, I would predict that this is going to take up most of my time on both Jimothy Gaming and the main channel for a bit. I don't exactly know what I will be doing because I haven't played the game yet. But I'm thinking about different things, like what I would create, like edited gameplay videos on the main channel or analysis video. I don't know exactly, but Pokemon Champions will certainly be the focus for a bit, considering that it's a big new video game. But this does not mean I'm abandoning Showdown. In fact, I far prefer Showdown, of course, as a game. It's more focused on 6v6 singles, which I prefer. It's got more format options. It's got old gens, all the things I like. There's no way I will ever permanently stop playing Showdown. That's ridiculous. And Pokemon Champions is not even the same thing. Of course. I don't think that Pokemon Champions will kill Showdown either. Showdown, I think that people don't understand. Showdown is an extremely niche. Pokemon Champions is going to be way bigger, even though to us, so to some of us, it's like, why would you play Champions? You don't even get to use Pokemon for free on a team builder. The average gamer doesn't really care about that. They'd rather play the official one and look at 3D graphics. Alright, so the average gamer doesn't really like Showdown because it's just like PNGs and UI and whatever. It looks, and the animation for tackle is like the PNG just goes over to the enemy. Whereas in Pokemon Champions, the tackle animation cost $1 million in the budget. They put $1 million into the tackle animation. And so for that reason, the average gamer cares way more about official Pokemon titles. That Showdown has not taken much of their market share, really, if anything. It's like 0.01% or something. I pulled that number out of thin air, but it's a minuscule. The amount of people who care about Showdown. So it won't... I doubt that they would strike down Showdown, considering that they've sort of let it exist for this long without doing anything about it. I also don't think people will be flocking to Showdown because they're furious about the pay-to-win systems in Champions. A lot of people are saying that. That simply won't happen. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think that that's going to occur. I think that it's going to be business as usual. It's going to be business as usual. Everything will be the same. Champions just going to be the new hub for competitive. It'll probably be much more accessible for people wanting to get into VGC. So my plan is that I'm going to stream the game frequently, and Jimothy Gaming content will be focused on this game frequently. I'm going to put a pause on variety gaming like Slay the Spire and other games. For a bit, Donkey Kong 64, I'm going to be putting that on pause, I'm sorry to tell you. Many are eager to see me beat the Funky Forest in Donkey Kong 64. There's a lot of bananas in there that are just waiting for it to be collected by Jim. Okay, Chunky Kong has to press a button which activates like a tomato sequence. And people are eagerly waiting for me to do that. And I'm sorry to tell you that that's going to be on pause for the moment. Until further notice. I'm very sorry. I truly am. But that's the way it goes. So yeah, folks. That's my rough plan for Pokemon Champions. That's my thoughts on stuff. Hopefully it's fun to play the free-to-play experience. I hope it's not completely miserable, but I get nothing. And I can't even win a single battle because they give me... Like, here's the... Let's pause this here. This lineup kind of stinks. This fella got a bad lineup. Trevenant, Diggersby. I guess they've got Alola Ninetales as a good one. Scizor is workable. And Palafin could be used. Dragapult. Okay, never mind. They also got Kangaskhan, which you can get the Mega for. So see what at least... There's going to be some garbage in there, but I'm sure I'll get like at least a couple viable Pokemon and then like a good Mega to use. And we can work from there. And I'm hoping that's enough. And I'm really hoping that's enough. Thank you for watching, folks. What are your plans for Pokemon Champions? What are you looking forward to? What do you think about the game and what it means for the future of Pokemon and all these exciting concepts? Exciting concepts, folks. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching.